When you are stubborn about your dreams, nothing is impossible. In this edition of Herald Heroes, we bring you the story of how Captain Vashon Jovio Goes from Quepem, and being the eldest of 3 brothers, Vashon achieved in a short span what many wait for years to accomplish. Captain Vashon comes from a humble, middle-class family. His mother is a teacher and his father, a chef. His journey stands as an inspirational example to Goan youth of how determination and curiosity can turn dreams into reality.
My name is Vashon Jovio Goes. I'm from Capt. I had a dream of becoming a pilot from age 6, and I finally put that dream into hard work. I made it through, and right now I'm a pilot at the age of 19. I have my commercial pilot license along with the multi-engine rating on that.
Vashon's fascination with flying began at a very young age. Every time he saw an aircraft soaring above, he would wonder what it must be like for the 2 pilots in the cockpit. That childhood curiosity soon transformed into a lifelong dream.
So from beginning I had the dream of becoming a pilot, and the motivation behind it was whenever I used to travel by flights, I used to see them, the amount of respect they get on the airport. They get to travel many places, and the fascinating thing was that how the only 2 pilots in the cockpit, how they can control the entire flight. That was very fascinating, very curious to me. Very I wanted to know that, so I just kept on working behind that thing, and I got it done. So during flying, I enjoyed a lot the views, the adrenaline rush when flying the plane. Everything used to make everything beautiful. Even family also plays a very important role. I remember when I used to go on my solo flights in the night and all, and I used to text mom and
His educational journey began at Chubby Cheeks Pre-Primary School, followed by St. Joseph's Primary School, Pope John 23 High School, Quepem, and Loyola's Higher Secondary School Margao. After completing his higher secondary education, he went to the United States to pursue his aviation studies. According to Vashon, his family's unwavering support played a major role in his success. His father, Jeff Jovio Goes, expressed immense pride in his son's achievement.
It was totally a different thing for me. In our whole house, there's 3 different angles where one become a pilot, me as a chef and my wife as a teacher. It is the happiest moment for me as a father, looking into my son's progress. When he was small, he was always having a small dream to become a pilot, which I will say, as he grew up, suddenly after completing his 12th, he brought that dream in front of us. As one day myself and my wife was sitting, and he brought the thing very proudly, saying that, "Mama, Dada, I want to become pilot." So it was a big question mark for us. Suddenly, we know that he was totally in this dream, but as he grew up, completed 12th, and suddenly he came with that whole project, and we said go ahead. That was the biggest sign we both gave him, and he was very proud. But as he went to US and started doing his aviation, and we saw the progress, what he was doing, and he challenged us in a very big way, saying that, "Mama, Dada, before 19th, before 20, I will make sure that I complete this aviation and I'll be home." And it was a proud moment for us, both of us, for me and for my wife and for my whole family, that he really did it. And that was the biggest moment in our family, because it was totally a 3-way angles, where myself as a chef, my wife as a teacher, and my elder son as a pilot. So it was 3 different sides we went, and it was something new for us in our family or in our house, aviation, because we heard a lot about teachers, we heard about kitchen, but this was totally a different thing for us, and we took it very seriously that we will make sure that we make our son a pilot.
During his aviation training, Captain Vashon successfully flew aircraft such as the Cessna 152, Cessna 172, and Piper Senka 3, Pa-34. His next goal is to fly for an Indian airline, a dream he is determined to turn into reality very soon.
Like, it's easy to become a pilot. It seems it's difficult, but yeah, you need a good amount of discipline, punctuality, everything, whatever I said. Also, like financially, it should be stable, and yeah, like just be consistent towards your hard work. Just keep on like kicking the dream. Like sometimes there are days when even I had bad flights, even I have failed stage checks, but I woke up, I kept my head down, and I just kept on pushing towards it, and I got it done. Know how to assess your risk, especially at time of any problem or something. Know how to utilize the time wherever it's needed the most. This is the way, like, these are the small disciplinary actions where you can be like a safe pilot. You should be ahead of the aircraft, like know what's going on, what's supposed to be happening, what will be going to happen, like all those things. And so like if you get a hang of this, that'll be way more easier like to tackle each and every problem. So like to be a pilot, like you need good discipline, punctuality, all those healthy and good habits should kick in. Like I remember, like especially when you're flying, you should have a good amount of situational awareness. Like know where are you. You should be in front of the aircraft, ahead of the aircraft. If I get an opportunity, yes, I'll be working with Indigo, Air India, Akasa Air. They're one of the most major airlines in India I would like to work with. And after that, in the future, if I get some opportunities again, like internationally, oh yes, that would be so great. I would like to work with them too. So like, I did all my training in the US. I practiced over there. Practiced in one of the like most busiest international airspaces in the world. Came back to India. I'm gonna convert my license over here. Fly some few hours over here to get the license conversion done. After that, I'll be waiting for jobs, applying for jobs, and if I get an opportunity, yes, I'll be flying one of the Indian airlines. I want to work with one of the best airlines in India, like Indigo, Air India, Casa Air.
Captain Vashon Jovio Goes has not only made his parents and hometown proud but has also become an inspiration for the youth of Goa.
So my only message for today's youth is like whatever they're dreaming, not only of just becoming a pilot, just keep on pushing towards it. Like especially me coming from a small village like this, seems like it's difficult, but if you just keep on pushing towards it with the help of your parents, and yeah, that should be possible.
Captain Vashon Jovio Goes has proved that with passion, focus, and persistence, no dream is ever too high to reach.
Like, subscribe, and get notified.